been doing Tai Chi on and off, mostly on for 29 years, amazingly enough. And whenever I thought, okay, I'm going to do something else, then pretty soon I came back. Because this is what keeps me going, working on my body and spirit connection, and the people especially. Always having that community here, that family is really important. And I always feel like as long as there's still Jain and Tai Chi classes, the world is still okay. And my personal goal in life is divine union, as in union with the all, and experience union with the all. And especially during Tai Chi camps, I always think there's no way to get there without Tai Chi, without Jane pushing those buttons and showing you where you're holding stuff in your body that you weren't aware of at all, and how to move through those and transform them. That's it.
I think for me, Tai Chi is mainly about three things. Number one, it's having a date. Number two, it's community. And number three, it's a challenge. And what I mean when I say having a date, every morning when I get up, I have a date. And my date is to go outside and commune with the world by doing Tai Chi. I have this idea that if you do Tai Chi long enough and diligently enough, you end up smiling. And that's huge. So in terms of community, I think of Tai Chi community in a couple of different ways. One is community like the people that I meet at this camp. It's people that I do Tai Chi with in the park a couple of times a week, the people in Portland. And so it's a very social thing. It's people to get together with and do something. And the other aspect of community for me is thinking about the Tai Chi ancestors and all of the other people that have done and do Tai Chi. So I feel connected to all of these threads of humanity that spread out all over the globe. And it's amazing to connect to all these different pieces of the world. And the third thing that I think about Tai Chi is that it's a challenge. And it's a challenge in the sense that you run into all kinds of comfortable and uncomfortable things about yourself. You run into boundaries, and you run into limitations, and you run into stresses and strains and emotions and all these things that sometimes are really wonderful and sometimes are challenging. And I think all of us have challenges, and all of us have things that we wrestle with. And Tai Chi helps us to survive that and to overcome it.
Well, Jane and Tai Chi have become such an important part of my life. I had the great fortune of starting Tai Chi and my gardening career at the same time. I've really found that my body is the most important tool, and being able to use the principles of Tai Chi have allowed me to not hurt myself. So I just have great gratitude for this practice and all the places it's come into my life and my family and my community. So that is what I have to share, and I love you, Jane.
And the main reason I do Tai Chi is because it makes me feel good. And that's probably the overarching reason for doing Tai Chi. And in addition to really making me feel good, it's healthful and it's good for me. I know for a fact that it lowers my blood pressure and raises my pulse rate. But also Tai Chi makes my legs strong, and as I get older, it helps hold back the aging process, I think. I've been doing Tai Chi a long time. I met Jane in 1983, and I had done Tai Chi for 6 or 7 years before that with no teacher, or with a teacher for 2 years, and then practiced on my own for 6 years. And then I met Jane, and I had kind of lapsed in my practice after that 6-year period. So I was really pleased to find Jane. I felt like I'd been saved. I enjoy it. Hey, that's about all I have to say.
All right.
Or else I can go for about 14 hours.
Tai Chi for me has been a source of energy. It's been a source of peace. It's a community of beautiful people. It's something that has created unity for me, inner unity as well as unity with this beautiful community. And not only this one, but one on a global level.
Well, probably about the end of '93 is when I started. Before that, I was starting to get into the metaphysical end of things, and from there, Tai Chi came up. And I started in Burbank in Parks and Recreation. I started with, at that time, Marjorie Jackson had the class. It took a while for me to get up here to camp. Marjorie used to talk about going to camp, and I finally said, well, I'm going. 3 years ago is when I first came, and that was a winter camp. And I came back this summer, and I went back the next winter and the next summer. I did miss this last winter, but I'm here again. I mean, it's fantastic, and Jane is absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's, and I'm kind of a serious person, and she always comes by with that smile, and it emphasizes that, and you know, I certainly appreciate that because I need to smile more. But her teaching, it's just the way she just touches you a little bit and moves you around, and just it's so nice, and so it's up here in the redwoods. I mean, coming from Burbank, you know, it's good to get out of the city and you get up here, and it's just a nice setting. So I look forward each time I come up here. The food is fantastic, but the whole atmosphere and the people up here are just fantastic. Really, that's really what I just enjoy it. What else can I say?
But it's everything, basically. I mean, trying to talk about Tai Chi is like trying to talk about any of the big things. Love. Yeah, it's deep.
So at this camp, we're talking about Jing and Qi and Shen. And Rick and I are happy to be able to practice all of those things together. And we're yin and yang. And this is one of the ways that we practice. And we thought we'd just show our Tai Chi family this. It's very special.
I've been studying and practicing for about 25 years. The minute that I begin Tai Chi, I'm happy. It has this huge mood elevator in it that just, I guess it's what we've been working on this camp, is the upliftment of the Shen, the spirit. And I just feel it so immediately. It allows this quieting of the mind and this serenity that I can't find anyplace else. I tried sitting still meditation, and I'm a wiggly person, and the moving meditation part of Tai Chi is so good. Yeah, it just makes me feel like I'm the eye in the center of the hurricane, this safe harbor, this silent place, and all I have to do is just even think of Tai Chi, and I settle right down into it. Eventually the Tai Chi just moves with you everywhere you are, when you walk, when you talk, when you move, quiets the mind. So it's not just the practice.
One of the things, the benefits of Tai Chi is it really gets me out of my head and into my body. I spend so much time thinking that this is what's in charge. And Tai Chi really helps me root, head up, feet down, and the whole idea of relaxing and vitality and energy and Qi. It's essential.
I can feel that Tai Chi has really played a role in making me a stronger person in my life. I feel its effects. It's hard to put into words. So I'm very grateful to Jane and to Tai Chi.